Let's play! Whoa! I put up the wrong screen at the on accident. Whoops. Anyway, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another stream of the Great Ace Attorney. I am joined with the ever lovely and talented
Skinny Mini, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well today.
Yes, and today we are going to start the fifth, the fifth and final episode of this game.
Oh my god.
And I'm excited. I'm scared at the same time because it's like, oh, but we gotta see how this all kind of concludes, if it does in a sense, because there is still a second game out there. So, man, yeah, we'll just go for this.
Dude, yes.
Episode 5. Oh crap! You know what I forgot to mention as well. Our usual spiel. Once again, we're not going to be interacting with chat as much because we want to have we want to focus as much as the game as possible. And we've been getting questions regarding the ending, what happened to episode in case 4. Now we know what happened, guys. It was beyond our control. Twitch was just acting very twitchy that day. So we have a couple options. Like, I may record a supplemental video later, or maybe Danny and I will stream it after we beat the game, because it's like 30 minutes that we lost. You know, it's not nothing too detrimental, but still like blah. So we'll figure it out in case you guys are asking. Anyway, what the hell? I didn't. Oh, that's right. I tested this out to make sure it was running fine, so that's why. I didn't really play it, but still. Anyway, are you ready?
Oh, yes. I also just had an idea. Remember that thing we were talking about putting together? I thought of an intro for that.
Really, an intro?
Yeah, even though that's probably, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I thought it was just funny. But anyway.
We've been thinking about this idea for years, so God knows. We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious to see what you're talking about, or what you have in mind, but
just remind me afterwards.
Yep. Alrighty, are you at yes from start to beginning of this chapter?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, yes. Yes. The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh, I like this story.
I've never heard of it.
ホームズの鋭い声が濃い霧の壁の向こうから聞こえてきた。私は霧のまとわりつく拳銃の撃鉄を起こして息を潜めて待った。永遠とも思える静寂、そしてその瞬間は突然訪れた。霧の中から見たこともない巨大な獣が私の目の前に躍り出たのだ。それは確かに犬だった。しかし明らかに尋常ではなかった。目はこうこうと燃え上がり、猛牛ほどもある体躯に獰猛な青白い炎をまとっている。血を這うような息遣いとうなり声、私はあまりの恐怖に震え上がった。見たまえワトソン。ホームズは魔獣を見据えて言い放った。こいつこそバスカビル家に代々語り継がれる伝説の魔剣なのだ。
So is it like a Dark Souls boss, or like... I'm confused.
I knew it. Oh my god.
Oh man, why do I feel like I'm not ready to voice act? Ugh.
Did you do your warm-ups?
No. Danny, you act like I do any of these warm-ups. You're talking to me first off. I mean...
That silence. It just... no.
No. I should have been doing it. Okay. I'm gonna do my best here, guys. I apologize if I'm not a little as energetic as I should be, but I'll try. It's already been 2 months since we made it to London. The very moment we arrived, we were thrust into a mysterious trial. We defended Soseki Natsumi shortly after. We won those trials by the skin of our teeth. But I haven't stood in court at all since then. I can't say I'm surprised. After all, not only am I an amateur, I'm an exchange student from a foreign land. Thus, things were pretty quiet in our office as the days passed. Until that one fateful morning. On that day, a single telegram ended our peace.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
It better not be what I think it is.
I know.
Game. Who the hell is it? Knocking on my door like that. That morning, I was awoken by the sound of a telegram messenger banging on our door. Well, since then, something was clearly been bothering Susato.
Uh-oh.
Susato?
Oh, sorry. Shall we make our way to Old Bailey now? Let's see. Who are we defending today?
I don't think we have any trials today.
Oh, that's right. We don't have a trial to attend today.
I think Iris is making us some breakfast this morning.
Ooh,
Let's head downstairs.
girl.
Let's head downstairs to Mr. Holmes' room.
Absolutely. The Irish breakfast is the most important meal of the day, after all.
It really is.
Once we've eaten, it's off to the Old Bailey for us.
What?
Let's see. Who are we defending today?
Come on. Oh, I feel bad. She's going crazy up in this attic. Oh.
Do you want to talk or examine or move? What's up?
Oh, let's talk first. See what's up. Although, hold
Let's
on a
tell
minute.
Huh?
Oh, I'm taking a look at something. Like, it says the frames were being a little funky. It says I wasn't dropping anything, but
Oh.
I was being a little sporadic. Oh, but yeah, let's talk about the telegram. So, what does it say? What was in the telegram you received this morning?
What? What telegram? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you reading it, Susato.
Oh, that's true. You did, didn't you? It's nothing that you should worry over. It wasn't anything It wasn't anything important.
She tripped over such an easy word 3 whole times.
I'm sure that I will be able to discuss it with you before too long.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, I think I may have an idea. I really hope it's not true.
That's what I'm getting too. Like I'm getting freaked out because I think I know what it is, and I don't like the idea of it. Let's
Okay,
hope.
so-
Let's hope for the best.
yeah.
Let's talk about Soseki. I wonder if Soseki has made it to Japan yet.
I'm not sure. He departed from London as soon as he was acquitted. So I believe he may be arriving in Japan right at this moment.
Just 2 weeks ago, I received a very, very long telegram when she cursed his seasickness. At the very least, it seems his journey went mostly well.
Is something wrong, Narahoro?
If Soseki had stayed here in London, would he still be alive?
Oh. Maybe. Oh no. I dropped something. 1 second. Sorry.
Oh no!
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. dropped my phone.
Oh, jeez.
Are you talking about the Grim Reaper, Lord Barak von Zeeks?
He could have suffered a far worse fate than simple seasickness.
Grim Reaper, sorry.
I thought you said something completely different.
I just sounded like it, but I was like, oh shoot, no, that's not what I mean.
No! Well, no defendant prosecuted by the Grim Reaper has ever survived for long. We still don't know anything about what happened there.
Right, it's so...
And the first case, for the matter.
Yeah. Wait, the first one?
The reason
yeah.
why.
Why she did it.
Once again, it could be answered in this whole episode. It could be answered in the next game, if even. We'll see. I can't help but remember that nightmarish resolution to my first trial here in London.
Even after 2 months, I've heard the truth behind that fire remains hidden.
But if Saseki made it to Japan safe and sound, then...
That must mean the Grim Reaper's influence doesn't extend out of London.
somehow that makes him sound even more frightening.
Maybe the Grim Reaper himself swings the scythe of justice with his own hands.
See, they keep teasing that, and I'm like, look, game.
Yeah.
Don't make me. Don't you do it.
Don't make her, guys. Well, now that I think about it, I wonder what the Grim Reaper has been doing since then. You don't think he's found a new sacrifice, do you?
No. It seems, since our last trial, the Grim Reaper has not once returned to court.
Really?
Since Oseki's trial 2 months ago, it appears he has disappeared from court again.
Wow. The Grim Reaper had finally made his grand return to the Crown Court. I've been a defense attorney for both trials he's participated in since his return. Oh, why am I so unlucky?
I can't help but wonder if that really is down to luck.
Wait, did you say something?
No, it's nothing. Please, pay me no mind.
Okay.
That's super weird.
All right. Well, it's time to examine.
Our house.
Now, I was told, because it's funny, to examine a shovel.
Okay.
So let's go for the shovel first. Well, this spade has been here since we first rented out this room.
That's no spade. It's a trowel.
The big ones are spades. The small ones is for gardening or trowels.
No, the big ones are trowels. The small ones are used for gardening or spades.
You know, I don't think our opinions on scooping tools will ever align.
It's the whole ladder thing. No, that's great.
I'm not getting into this. I'm not.
Oh my god. Wait, whose side are you picking?
First off, that's a fucking shovel, alright? Ain't no trowel, it's not a spade, it's a shovel.
Actually, a spade is actually for gardening.
Danielle.
What? It is! I will Google that mess right now.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't know jack shit of gardening, trowels, spades. I thought a spade was a small one.
Yeah, the spade is a small, and
Okay.
then I don't think I've heard trowel, but I heard of the word, but I never knew exactly what it was. So I'm guessing the trowel is the big one.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. First of all, that's a shovel.
Sometimes I let loose, so.
Please.
That's the you know what? Yeah, if it's a PG-13. They're allowed one F-bomb. That's mine for today.
There you go. The only one for today.
So.
And it was very well spent. Oh god, that was funny. Okay, should we look at the tea set on the floor?
Sure. Sasato, the tea set you brought from back home looks so neat and orderly. I don't like bitter drinks, so I usually sneak in a dash of sugar and a splash of milk.
Tea is meant to soothe the mind and spirit, so what's most important is that you enjoy it. You don't have to try and force it down if it's too bitter for you.
Oh.
Oh. Tea sounds good right about now.
I just had some.
Ah, you should make some.
You should at the next break, which I have a feeling we probably will have one.
We'll see. Let's take a look at the
Furnace?
Yeah, I want to say fireplace. I was like, that's not the word. Now that spring's rolling in, it's finally starting to warm up around here. It's so nice to smell the scents wafting from this kettle.
Oh, Naruhodo, would you like some tea?
No, but thank you. Maybe later. Between Sasato's matcha and Iris's herbal tea, our flat must seem like heaven for the die-hard tea fans out there.
I want to go.
Matcha makes the perfect complement to these cakes.
Oh, I need to write that down.
Matcha equals cake.
Hey.
Ah,
Matcha tea. 'Cause I
Oh.
need to get, like, I'm going to make some lavender cupcakes this weekend, so I want some.
I mean...
What?
Never mind.
What?
That sounds good. Now I want some.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, wait. I gotta put it on my grocery list.
Oh my god.
What?
No,
Don't you judge me?
I'm not judging you. I'm judging myself because I want cake now.
Okay. Where next do you want to look?
Let's take a look at that thing from anime. Every single one. Starts with a
What?
D. Not diorama. Domamon or
Oh, the little red thing?
yeah. What is it called?
Oh god.
Oh,
The-
let's examine it. See-
Doraemon?
Let's examine and see what exactly
It was
it
in
is.
the anime I was in. What was it called?
Daruma.
Daruma, there it is, yes.
It's because I clicked on it. It said Daruma.
Daruma fell down. There it is.
Every anime, there's a
I played
Daruma.
that game. Yeah.
Here's a Daruma I brought from Japan. One of his eyes is still white. I was thinking of filling one in after I won a not guilty verdict here in the British Empire.
You've already done that. Twice, in fact.
But I still don't feel comfortable calling myself an attorney while I'm still so inexperienced. When you think I've become the best attorney I can be, I want you to fill it in.
Aww. Of course, I'd be delighted to.
Take a look at all the papers on the left on the table. It's already been 2 months since we got here. My desk has gotten pretty cluttered.
You really should tidy up a bit.
Well, Sasato, here's how I see it. Having a cluttered workspace is always the first step to academic success. If I cleaned up, that would just be taking a step back.
Life offers you plenty of time. I think it's important to take a step back sometimes.
I can't lawyer my way out of this argument.
Why is that a real argument between me and Mina?
What? Oh, you mean I can't win sometimes?
No, this whole, like, tidying.
Well, no, but I agree though. I'm not with Naruhodo. I mean, I gotta take my own advice. My desk, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty damn cluttered right now. And because it's like it's not all my stuff per se, but it's like I don't know where the hell to put
That
some
is
of the
true.
other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's what I hate. If I had a choice, I would have loved to have everything absolutely clean slate.
I should just move to Texas. And
Yeah, why aren't you getting all the money? How about that? Yeah, but honestly, if I did move there or move out anywhere, I mean, if I
Oh
had
my
my
god, we could be roommates.
roommates. Sure, Danny. We'll be roommates.
Spencer would probably be like,
Yeah, I can imagine. this time.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know.
Please don't kill me.
Who?
Anybody in chat.
No, God, no. Let's take a look at the table all the way on the right.
Oh, duh. I was like, what else we gotta look at?
This is one of those telegrams, right? Let's take a look.
Step away from the telegram. For goodness sake, Naruhodo.
All right, fine. I won't look at it.
Come on, Naruhodo. You should know better.
I mean, you're the one that left it out in the first place.
Ooh.
I think that's it, besides looking at the door.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah, let's take a look at the door. Well, just beyond that door is Sasato's room. She never lets me in there. Never even seen the inside, come to think of it.
Of course not. A girl's room holds her deepest, darkest, most bittersweet secrets.
And I'm not gonna finish that sentence with what I had in my mind.
Thank you.
Since
You already
she's-
made your rated R version today.
Oh, no, I can still make lewd jokes. I just can't drop another F-bomb, but I can talk about dildos if I ever so desire.
She's 16.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know what? No, I'm not getting into this discussion right now. I'm not gonna talk about sexual discovery and all this nonsense in today's stream. Nuh-uh.
Thank you.
Well, since you said that, I'm even more curious.
Is that really it?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess we just gotta move.
Man. Okay.
All right.
Now that we have some proper furniture, it really does feel like a professional office.
I love you click on a Holmes room. Breakfast will be ready soon.
Yum.
Ah. All right. Let's go to his room.
Oh my god! Is he playing the violin?
I don't know. I didn't. Ooh. Ooh. What is that?
He's playing the violin.
Ooh.
Because that's what he does. He plays the violin.
Does he?
Yeah.
God, I can play it better with my ass, man. What the hell? Ooh. Hey, you know what sucks is I'm prolonging it by not moving forward. It's just really stupid. I'm trying to take this seriously. And the background is just stupid violin. Oh my god! Shut the hell up, Shirley!
Oh my god.
I can't take this seriously. I can't.
No. Continue on the dialogue.
No, that's you. It's Iris.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Good morning, you two. Good morning, Iris.
Iris?
Anything wrong with you?
What in the world is that creaky, groaning sound?
Oh, I didn't think you'd notice so fast.
God in heaven.
But yeah, violins are hard to play though. I mean, that I will admit. That's
I'm sure like any instrument, yeah, but like even I always wanted to play the violin, but never got a chance. And it's not too late, but still.
Oh shoot, that's me.
Yeah, Holmesy is feeling a little down in the dumps this morning.
Oh, thank God in heaven.
Oh.
Hey there.
Good morning to you.
Morning, Mr. Holmes. This feels so weird seeing him like this. I'm used to him humping a wall or something. This is just something.
Weird.
This morning is just to die for. Right, friends? Mr. Holmes? What's the matter? You look terrible. And your violin playing wasn't much better. My music has died along with my skill. And now my world has lost all its color. It's become such a monochrome world! That's all, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too terrible.
I haven't the faintest idea of what he's talking about.
Now, Iris, how about that breakfast? I'll have some crumbly toast and muddy coffee, please. The hell? No! I'm not a cat person, but dear God, look at that calico! Wait a minute, isn't that the one that was in Saseki's room? Yeah, because it was a
yeah, it was.
It was a calico.
He didn't even got a bow tie like him.
Oh, I didn't notice the bow tie.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Oh, hey, it's Wagahai?
Yeah, Wagahai.
It's Wagahai.
And good morning to you too, Wagahai. Oh my god. He's got diabetes.
Oh no. Wait, hold on a second. How long has that little door been there?
Time for breakfast, everyone. I'll help you, Iris.
Ah, it really is the perfect morning to die. Now that I think about it, you know, Mr. Holmes' desk looks a little empty. As if there's something missing. Didn't he have like a big-ass contraption over there, or was it on the right side? Crap, do you know what I just realized? Did we check to see if there was any more to do or examine in the attic? Like,
Yeah, we did.
I'm talking about if there's another side.
There wasn't, because we only clicked right, and it had when we clicked to the right, it just went left, so there really wasn't anything.
Oh, okay.
And if there was, the game would probably make us to go back upstairs.
Well, definitely, yeah. Okay, let's talk. How about that?
Oh, why? Why do you want to die? I want to take this seriously with him, but I just don't know what's wrong.
The whole violin thing kind of ruined it. I'm not gonna lie. So now I can't take this seriously. You know, you seem awfully ready to die this morning. Who hurt you? Vinyl Richie, is that you?
Yeah. Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Long ago, I once played the violin. The flowers would burst to life and the birds would tweet in unison. All this for a violin? But alas, my muse has abandoned me.
Whatever do you mean?
No matter how I toil, how I tune, how I beg, her old timbre continues to elude me. That unfaltering, clear, free, and high tone, the solo that makes one sob and weep.
Now that I think about it, you've really been slacking off with your violin practice recently.
Yeah, no shit. Hey, you know, don't worry. I'm sure it's just a bad day. Listen, Master Naruhodo. The muses are fickle beings. One day, they inspire you to genius. The next, they ruin you without remorse. Oh, why did this have to happen? If I've been robbed of my ability to play violin, then what else is left for me? Being Sherlock Holmes? Is that not enough?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, where is deductions his main gimmick?
Right.
If you want to say that, sure. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Missing machine. You mentioned that.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Mr. Holmes, about your desk. It looks somewhat tidier than it did before.
Indeed. Wonderful work, dear Sasato. Truly amazing deductive prowess.
Oh, please. My abilities are far inferior to your own, Mr. Holmes.
You know, I'd honestly be a bit concerned if you didn't notice that.
If you're looking for the all-purpose analysis lens, it's at Hatch's shop right now.
Hatch's shop?
Yep, it's the pawn shop that we always go to. Oh, what?
You sold that ridiculously large, huge machine to a pawn shop? That's right. The blasted thing fetched a pretty high price, too.
But wasn't that a really important device? If you were in a tight spot, all you had to do was ask for help.
Why is she about to cry?
I know.
My pocket money may not be much help, but I would have given you as much as I could.
No, do not fret. I've no intention of getting rid of it.
But you said you sold it to a pawn shop. This is quite the serious matter we have on our hands.
Nah, it's actually a perfectly normal thing to do here in London. But really? You know, I have to say, it doesn't sound that normal to me. It's... Can't take that face seriously. It seems that neither of you know the right way to use a pawn shop.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, it's you.
There you go. Huh? What, does that mean there's a wrong way?
I'm sorry. I can't take him seriously.
It's just so different. It's like, oh. What exactly did you mean by the right way to use the pawn shop? For those of us living in central London, a pawn shop is almost like a bank of sorts.
A bank?
On Mondays, traders exchange their valuables for money at the local pawnbrokers. They use that money as capital, and for the rest of the week, they sell as much as they can.
On Saturday, they use the money they earn to get their stuff back. Really? Wow! What an interesting business plan.
What about interest, though?
Right?
Everyone does it, especially those living in the city center.
And if you have extra money, you can even buy expensive clothes. Not to wear, of course. You'd pledge them at the pawn shop to try and make a larger profit.
I see. Interesting. When we start to run out of space, we take a trip to Hatch's pawnbrokers.
Pawn shops are like ironclad safes, after all. Wait, the pawn shops in Japan are nothing like this. Talk about a cultural difference.
Oh, but, Holmesy? Sometimes you deposit things that really make no sense going there. It honestly gets to be a bit of a hassle. Hey, Holmesy, are you listening?
When all is said and done, this is a monochrome world we live in. My friends.
Okay.
All right. We're just gonna let him,
Let you sulk for a little bit.
which is okay.
God, this is stupid. Do you want to examine or talk to Iris?
Let's talk to Iris.
Okay. Oh God. Whoa.
What?
There's 3 areas we can examine.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Do you want to examine or do you want to talk first?
Oh no, we talk first. I was just looking real quick.
Okay.
Wagahai.
I see Saseki's cat is doing well.
Yep. Wagahai feels totally at home now.
Yeah, I'm sure the cat has forgotten all about its former owner. Both cats and the goddesses of the arts are a cold-hearted bunch. Wait, why didn't Saseki take... Oh! no! Oh!
Oh, my heart.
Ah, it's so cute.
Oh, he couldn't because remember you can't take animals on the boat.
Oh, that's right.
But if they weren't going to go back to Japan together, why did he get a cat in the first place?
It's a real shame. Steamships have very strict regulations when it comes to bringing pets on board.
Precisely. If you don't abide by the rules, you can end up in a lot of trouble. Or accidentally kill someone.
That too.
Well, Wagahai's cute, so I don't mind the trouble.
Oh, the ear flap. Oh, you know, I just remembered. I wanted to ask you about that door over there. How long has it had that tiny door built into it?
Oh, you noticed it? Good eye, Ryu. Here, take a look at this. It's my new invention.
Oh, here comes the circus music. Wait, what is it?
I call it the cat flap maker. So it's a door but for a cat? Yep, you can make an entrance to a room just for a kitty in a jiffy. It boasts enough power to carve out a cat flap in an instant, no matter how tough the door.
I feel like just making a cat flap from scratch would have been faster than making that thing.
What? But if we have this, Wagahai can get in and out anyway, you know? Really? That's amazing! Let's make a cat flap for our room later.
Jeez, they keep on making weird inventions one after another.
Oh. What was that?
Wagahai?
What the hell?
What's going on?
He gets stuck.
What was that?
No! Wagahai's all stuck in the violin! What? Wagahai, that's not a toy!
What? Oh, this is slightly ridiculous.
Oh, no. Poor Mr. Holmes loved that violin so much.
It's fine. I don't care anymore. I shouldn't be laughing at his misery, but...
Oh god, for all the crap that he's given us or all the craziness that he's done, I think this is a perfect fit.
Yeah, I don't care anymore, friends. Mr. Holmes? I'm sure that this little kitty can play the violin far better than I ever could.
Mr. Holmes is really upset, isn't he? I'll just put this violin back where it belongs.
Mr. Holmes' violin? Yeah, I'll take a quick look at it.
Examine? Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Holy crap, this place is huge.
Right? Oh.
What?
I looked at the violin.
Okay. So this is the violin you were talking about. It's a Stradivarius. A
Nice.
work. I think I only know that because I actually know. Because once again, from The Simpsons. Because Homer, they were at a flea market, and Homer found a bunch of things are priceless, and he thought they were all junk. He got a freaking Action 52, excuse me. I'm thinking about a stupid game. What's that comic with Superman? Was it Amazing Fantasy #1?
Mm-hmm.
So he found that, and he was like, oh, junk. He found the Bill of Rights or the Constitution, junk. He found this violin, and he said, Stratohuvius?
Stratohuvius.
It's a Stradivarius, a work of art created by the most skilled hands of a most skilled craftsman. I see. He doesn't look so great to me. I found it sitting in the shop front of a pawn shop at the edge of town, covered in dust. Thanks to the seller's ignorance of its true value, I got away with it for only 55 shillings. It looks like his morals are about as flimsy as his deductions. I've come so far, my beloved partner, serenading the world with our music. But now, is there any merit in living in an ashen, merciless world? Musicless world? I declare there is none! None whatsoever!
Excuse me, Mr. Holmes?
Yes, I was just in the middle of considering whether I should die or not.
It's about that violin. I think it looks different now. Quite obviously different at that.
Oh? What do you mean, Sasato?
Hey, you're right! Now that I look at it, the color of the wood is way different. On top of that, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a hole here before.
Hold on, never mind and all of that. Isn't it a completely different size now? What? Wait, what's going on? I feel like I missed something completely here.
Me too. What?
Mr. Holmes, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but this isn't a violin.
What?
It seems to me that this is a viola, a completely different instrument.
What? Oh, okay, damn.
Mr. Holmes, are you okay?
You're absolutely right. Well, now that I look at it, my beloved partner isn't even a Stradivarius. You damn piece of junk! Who the devil are you? You know, I thought you two serenaded the world as your music together.
I see. I get it now.
What, Iris?
This is all just a simple mix-up.
Yeah, maybe I should ask her about it in more detail. I feel like that was really
So random.
That was really weird.
Yeah. Like, are we gonna get to a case at some point?
Don't jinx it.
Oh shoot. Okay, talk. Makes sense.
Okay, well, I gotta find her. There she is. Iris, what do you mean that it was a mix-up?
To tell you the truth, this violin... Wait, was it a viola? Well, whatever it is, it was at Hatch's shop until last week. What? At the pawn shop?
Really? Even though it's his partner? Well, you know how it is. It's like one of your Eastern proverbs. If you love your child, send them out into the world. Oh, something like that, right? Yeah, because that's what they do in Pokemon.
Yep.
Okay, honey, you're 10 years old, out in the world.
With ferocious, some scary and disturbing Pokemon out there.
I don't
Good
care.
luck.
I don't care where you sleep or who you talk to. You're 10. You might as well be 50 now.
God.
Why, yes, we certainly do say that.
So you sent it out into the world in our pawn shop, and when it returned,
It really had come back a changed person.
I exchanged this with the all-purpose analyzer lens last week. That dastardly Hatch must have mixed them up and gave me this junk instead. If he thought he could trick my ears with such a horrific sound, then he is sorely mistaken. Even if your ears weren't tricked, it seems that the rest of you was. You are correct. That is why, as I've always been saying, pawnbrokers are not to be trusted, my friends.
Didn't you just finish saying that a pawn shop was like a well-protected safe?
Come now, Master Naruhodo. Do you plan to just sit around all day? Huh? Look at you, absent-mindedly chewing on your toast and sipping at your coffee. Have you no shame?
Well, guess he's back.
Yeah.
Are you going to Hatch's shop, Mr. Holmes?
That's the plan, Mr. Salto. Let's not tarry. Wait, really? I haven't even had my bacon or my omelet yet.
Ooh.
How much food do they have? Damn.
They have a lot in I almost said Japan. In London. They
I
have
gotta-
like, yeah.
I gotta go to London.
Yes.
What? Oh, you can't be serious. Look at you planning to absentmindedly savor your bacon and indulge in your omelet.
Damn right.
Alright, whatever. Let's just go. Damn.
Don't worry, I'll warm it up for you later so it's nice and toasty.
Thank you, Iris. Oh. Well, thank you, Iris. A British pawnbroker, huh? That does sound pretty interesting. Not should we examine it or should we just move?
I don't know. I mean, does it matter?
I mean, there's a bunch of things we could examine here, but is any of it relevant? Probably not.
Probably not.
So, I mean, it might be fun to look at some stuff, but frankly, it's up to you. I'm fine either way.
Let's just, let's just keep going. Move. Let's just move.
All right. We're gonna pick up just the pace, just a teeny bit, guys. So.
Wait, Baker Street or pawnbrokers?
Well, he did mention we had to go to the pawnbrokers first. I'm curious as why the Baker Street is something we can look at now.
Should we? Let's just go to Baker Street. Maybe something will happen there.
All right.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
Well, there you go.
All right. So pawnbroker.
I'm actually just taking a quick look. So Baker Street, on the right side, is that not Susaki's flat? No. No. Totally wrong. Okay. So you went to the pawnbrokers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Man, this place is cluttered.
Oof.
So this is a British pawn shop, huh?
Wow, look, Nanahudo! This place is positively bursting with things I've never seen before.
Her eyes are sparkling like a kid in a candy shop.
Hmm.
So, you like this kind of thing?
Of course! When I find things I don't understand, I start to tingle with excitement.
Lady and gentlemen, I hope you haven't forgotten why we're here.
Mr. Holmes!
We didn't come here to play around. His eyes are all bloodshot. I guess he's really serious about this.
Oh, look at this old man.
Why does he look so familiar, actually?
Really?
Yeah, like he looks like a little bit like Mr. Grossberg, a little bit. But he also reminds me of a character from Red Dead Redemption.
Oh boy.
Oh god, what's his name? Justin knows. Peterson?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Ah, that's fine. Oh man, I don't know what voice to give him. He's, yeah. He looks like Wilford Brimley. That's what he looks like.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know a voice. Oh, hello. Oh, Mr. Holmes, welcome. Look at him, just shamelessly welcoming us like that. Well, that makes sense. I mean, we are customers after all. All right, friends, it's time we teach this evil uncle a lesson. Come now, the game is afoot.
Oh, look at you! Look so jolly in his little pink bow tie.
It's huge.
This is very huge. And it's like you got a pocket watch.
Oh yeah, look at that.
No. All right, sir.
Top of the
But-
violin.
Bruh.
I'm certain you remember that I withdrew this the other day, right? Well, yes. This piece of junk is not my partner. The color's different, there's a hole in it, and even the size is completely wrong.
You really summed up our observations well, Mr. Holmes.
I'm so sorry. I can't believe this. I've done a terrible thing unbefitting of a pawnbroker. There's only one thing left for O to hatch now. Oh. What the hell are you doing?
Sir?
God, no!
Oh, God!
This is like, you took it up to 100, like, immediately. And this is not the type of music to be playing for this.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about this right now.
I can only offer my life as an apology for my transgression.
Holmes?
No. I mean, I'm not saying you have to take it that far, Hatch. Just let me say one last thing. What is it? Mr. Holmes, you were the one who took the viola without checking first, weren't you? Huh? When I went to retrieve your violin from the storeroom, you exclaimed, "It's right here!" I did. I tried to stop you, but you simply waved at me and walked off with that viola.
God.
But it is my fault for letting you walk away with it. I will fight the urge to complain and blow my brains out one glorious shot. Dear God in heaven.
God.
No, stop! I was the one at fault here.
Please put it down.
Please?
I'm getting really nervous.
Yeah,
Okay.
God, I did not like that.
That was... That wasn't really funny.
That wasn't. That pushed it. I'm not gonna like. I mean, I can try, not say make jokes or try like saying okay, yeah, whatever. But I didn't like that.
I didn't.
That went too much for me. And granted, not everybody's the same. People say, "Oh, what's the big idea?" or "Oh, that's not a big deal," whatever. I didn't like that. So yeah.
Oh, okay. That was just weird. All right.
Phew.
It appears the game is no longer afoot, wouldn't you say?
I am so incredibly sorry. I'm sure something must have been wrong with me that day.
You mean every day?
Right. Well, if there wasn't anything wrong, you just wouldn't be like you, Mr. Holmes. Oh, I see. How did that make you laugh? My word, you really are quite the troublesome customer. You always bring in the most ridiculous pledges.
Ridiculous pledges?
Yes, really. For example, he brought in an unpublished manuscript of a Sherlock Holmes novel.
What? What did you say? Mr. Holmes' unpublished manuscript?
Oops, I'm so sorry.
Please wait, before you die, tell me more about that manuscript.
So this is his gimmick, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm just gonna try getting through this as fast as I can.
Okay.
So what exactly do you mean?
Sata has the face of a mad woman right now.
There is an unpublished manuscript in a shop like this?
Well, you see, one day Mr. Holmes came in holding an old iron box. Uncle, I want you to keep a hold of this for me for a while. I would pay 1 shilling for a box like this. There is something of extreme importance lying inside. The new chapter in the story of myself, the Sherlock Holmes. What? You're leaving me something so valuable with me? Indeed. You are a very trustworthy man, Hatch. And that's what happened? That means that Mr. Holmes' mysterious new work is hiding within my storeroom. Mr. Holmes, is this true? It doesn't look like he's willing to talk. I've paid you the money, haven't I? You'd better look after it. Yes, of course. I will protect it with my life. I wonder what that's all about. May I ask you a question? Oh, are you from the Far East? From that black clothing, I would pay maybe 6 pence. Excuse me for saying, but it's pure black. There's nothing exciting about it. Huh? Oh, but this fine lady's clothing, oh, I would pay a whole 5 guineas. There's beautiful colors, the exotic design. This is a quintessential Oriental art.
My, you would pay 5 whole guinea?
What did we say?
That was guineas.
Guineas, sorry.
Could be wrong.
My, you would pay 5 whole guineas?
Would you say it's quintessential quintuplet?
No, because there's not 5 of anything.
Oh shit, I thought I was thinking 4.
It's quadruple.
I know, I'm stupid. Haven't seen an anime yet either. Are you surprised?
No, that's why I stopped myself.
That's there. Okay. Which one is it? Oh, which one do you play? The little.
I play a little sister.
Okay. Why do I feel so inferior?
Because my suit's better than yours.
I actually want to ask you about this shop. I heard that pawnbrokers are like banks to the people who live here. Yes, there are certainly many customers who utilize us in that way. The pawnbroker appraises the pledge and then he uses it in his storeroom for 2 months. If the customer then pays the initial cost with interest, the pledge will be returned.
In that case, if you didn't have the money to buy it back...
In that case, your pledge will be forfeited and it will be placed on the shelves there.
So the items that you store will not be sold within that 2-month time frame, right?
Exactly. That is why a pawnbroker is saddled with so much responsibility. If my customers' precious items are stolen, I would give up my life in penance. I'll perish the thought, Uncle. Humans shouldn't speak so casually of death.
Please.
So says the one who wouldn't shut up about it this morning.
Right?
Besides, didn't I lend you a hand precisely so that wouldn't happen? You did? I did indeed. I made a little device for the shop. I call it the automatic crime recording device. Right, Uncle? Excuse me. What type of noise is that? Hunger! That's what I do every time I get up from bed. Hunger! Alright.
Oh, can you hold on 1 sec?
Sure.
I will be right back.
No, take your time. The anime I was talking about is quintessential quintuplets. If I remember correctly, it's a harem anime. 5 sisters, I believe, are all after the same guy or something. The only reason why I know about it is because Danny's in it. She plays little sister of one of the characters or something like that. I could be wrong. Invest 100 hours in Dragon Quest. Can't watch Skinny's animes. You're really gonna call me out like that, Justin? You're right, though. You're right. I mean, if I put in 120 hours into playing Dragon Quest XI, and I mean, granted, I was over a month and a half, obviously. So, but still. 11. I was playing 11. That's the only Dragon Quest I've played. And I really, really, really enjoyed it. It's a very traditional JRPG. So, like, if you're looking for, like, something, like, classically turn-based, take your time with it, boom, you're good. I loved the story, the characters, the ending was like, there were so many plot reveals, like in a short period of time, it was insane.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, no problem at all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, try, made that weird noise. Hunger! What was that really deep sigh?
Oh, that was a sigh?
I guess so. Automatic crime recording device.
ACRD.
So what exactly is this device? What the hell did I just hear bang out there?
Uh-oh.
Alright, give me a minute while I check that out, investigating it.
Uh-oh. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Has anybody else played Animal Crossing or been playing a game as of late? This man has chin meat for days. That's funny. That was quick. Yes, we did, Phantom. We saw Sad Homes. It was funny.
Wait, what was funny?
Oh, Sad Homes. Phantom asked if we saw Sad Homes yet.
Oh, yeah, we just saw that. That was ridiculous. Okay. Where was I? Oh, here we go. What? How about you take a look? There are two of them attached to the ceiling.
Oh.
It looks like a camera with a clock strapped to it.
Exactly. Inside each of these cameras are 100 strips of celluloid film. The cameras that then automatically take pictures of the shop at 30-minute intervals. Well, for example, this one here. This is what they're like.
So this is gonna be important later.
Yeah, more than likely. To me, I'm wondering, it's going to be one of those things like, spot the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a photo taken by the counter, which records both the uncle and the customer. I developed a very special kind of film, you see. It can take clear pictures even in the dark.
Oh.
Wow, this is incredible.
Both the shop counter and the inner door are clearly shown.
Now this means that even if robbers force their way in, the photos will show them clearly.
But the pictures are taken in 30-minute intervals, correct?
Yes, precisely.
What happens if a crime occurs within that interval?
Well, you see, there's nothing else to call it bad luck. No, these cameras have really been a worry for me recently. What are you saying? I think they're very convenient. Now I'm talking about the cost of the film. Luckily, I only have 2 of these set within the shop. But I'm using close to 100 strips of film every day, and a lot of the photos are useless. In time, the cost of the film will make my shop go under. Oh, but what's a few hundred strips if it means protecting your precious valuables? The era in which we buy security of money is only just beginning, my friends. No, give me a break. Okay, Mr. Holmes, here's your violin. Oh, much obliged, Uncle. Now, I appreciate if you'd stop bringing strange things to my shop. If anything happens to them, I will do this! That seems dangerous. Have you considered not doing that? No, it's perfectly safe. Wait, what? To ensure that no one else but me is hurt, I have loaded this gun with only a single bullet.
Oh my god.
That's not really what I meant. Well, Hatch, I'll be taking my leave. I look forward to doing business with you again. Yes, and I with you!
Thank God.
Yeah.
All right, shall we, Naruhiro? Let's take this opportunity to have a look around.
Okay, Could you give me, like, a few minutes?
Uh-oh, are you okay?
Yeah, but,
You don't have to go into anything if you... I just...
No, yeah, no, I just...
You want to take a legit break?
No, you don't have to. You guys don't need to. Or unless you want to take a break. I don't care.
Because I'm kind of hungry. I want to grab a quick lunch real quick.
Yeah, actually, I know we usually go until to be continued, guys, but I kind of need to take a break right now. So, I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll take things from there, yeah? So,
Alright.
see you guys in a bit.